Okay, well, we are in Berlin at our place that we're going to be living for like 2.5, 3 months. And then we can hopefully find a permanent place. Getting here was brutal. Getting this place was brutal. But it's a nice place. And we're in a cute little quiet neighborhood outside of the ring of Berlin. And I will show you around this cute little apartment. So this is the entryway. We have some laundry drying because we didn't get the litter box set up in time for the cats who are so good at holding themselves for 2 days. This is the kitchen. It's nice, all brand new stuff. The stovetop is like touch screen. And then there's an oven over here. And then we go back out into this like long hallway. There's just like a utility closet and the temporary litter box that's going to be solved later today. A really nice bathroom. The tub is super deep, and I haven't tried the shower yet, but that rack thing by the shower is warm when you put your towels on it, and that's how you get warm towels, which is pretty cool. A bathroom, a toilet that I'm still figuring out the things of. This is the bedroom. We're washing the sheets on the other half of the bed because cats. But we have a really nice view of the street. This is where you can see dawn pretty nicely. And then like just down at that intersection is where you get to all of the cool shops. And then over here is the living room, which is where I was a second ago. There's some comfy couches, a large dining room table, a large TV that I figured out how to cast to, and then we have this really cute little porch. It's cold, so I'm not gonna go outside, but it's really nice. I took the cats out earlier. She's a good girl. Yeah, so I took the cats out on the porch earlier and they really enjoyed it. I have figured out the TV, which is important. I'm exhausted because I have had 6 hours of sleep in the last 3 days, and that was last night. I found food I can eat this morning at a little corner shop. And yeah, the agenda today is my partner is getting plugs because all of the plugs in Europe are circles, and none of our American stuff fits in the circles, obviously. So she's out getting some plugs and whatnot, and my adventure today is I'm gonna go around the corner to the like kind of CVS equivalent without the drugs. So it's not really a drugstore, but I don't really know what to call it yet. But I'm gonna go to the store and try to find a litter box because right now we just have some litter in a box that is cardboard, and that's better than the bed. But that's not gonna work very well. And I'm also gonna try to find like bowls for the cats because right now we just have them eating and drinking from some Tupperware that I poured food and water into. And gotta find a spot that isn't the bathroom for these things. But here's Peridot being so good. You can see Farian's little tail. The cats are happy. Really happy to be out of their carriers. They were in the carriers for way longer than we expected, and they did so good. The cats were champs the whole flight and train and traveling. We were super late. We were supposed to get into Berlin at like 1 in the afternoon, and when we got to SFO, our airline, Lufthansa, told us that they didn't book the cats. Like, we had confirmed immediately after booking the tickets. And so we were literally at the check-in desk for 2.5 hours. The plane had already started boarding. We got there at last call because one cat was checked and okay to go to Frankfurt. The other was not, and neither of the cats were okay to go to Berlin. They had overbooked the amount of animals that they were taking on the flight. So ultimately what happened is there's like these weird class requirements for pets. So like there can be one in the premium economy cabin, there can be one in the economy cabin, there can be one in business class. So my partner got the upgrade to business class, so she took a cat and I hung out in premium economy with a cat, and we flew to Frankfurt, and that was nonstop and that was fine. But then we got to Berlin and we couldn't take the flight from Frankfurt to Berlin, so we were gonna get on the train. And we had to wait forever for our baggage to get in so we could then take the cats to customs, and that was easy. And then we were waiting on the platform at the Frankfurt airport train station, and we're waiting, and like 5 minutes before the train is supposed to get there, the announcement is like, and this train to Berlin is canceled. So we had to go upstairs to get our train tickets put on a different train. So we got on another train, and that train was delayed by 5 minutes, and we were supposed to go one stop and then hop on to another train straight to Berlin. But because the train to Frankfurt was delayed by 5 minutes, we missed the connecting train. So while we were at the Frankfurt Hop and Hop, we dragged all of our luggage, which was a whole mess in itself, through to the, platform that our connecting train was supposed to be on, but that train had already left, so then we had to go to the service desk to get our ticket changed again. And then we had to wait 45 minutes for the next train to Berlin to come in. And it takes 4 hours from Frankfurt to Berlin, which like isn't bad, but we were, our original train was supposed to get us in at like 6, and then the second train was going to get us in at 6:30, and then by the time we got the third train, we were in by 8:30, but that train was also delayed by like 5 minutes, which isn't like bad in the scheme of things, but our landlord for this place has been like waiting on us all day to get here because we were supposed to be here at 1. And so we got in to the Berlin Hauptbahnhof at like almost 9. One of our friends picked us up from the Hauptbahnhof, but we went to the wrong exit, and that took like 10 minutes in the cold night to figure out that we had to walk all the way through the other train station to then get to the car to then get to this place. And then we got here at like 9:30, 9:45. I brought the cats up. We then had after we brought everything in, we then had a long negotiation with the landlord about how the security deposit worked, because in Berlin you're allowed to do it in 3 installments, and the landlord was insisting otherwise. So with the help of our friend, we put down 2/3 of the deposit and this month's half rent for last night, and then on the 1st or Monday or something, we owe another like 1,466 euros for the rest of the security deposit, and then the full month of rent is like 2,200 euros or something. That's due on the 1st, which my partner doesn't have a paycheck or a bank account yet, so that's gonna happen somehow. That's Monday's problem to figure out. I'm too tired to do it right now, but we got it all sorted. The landlord is happy enough to let us stay here until we get whatever sorted. I let the cats out. I gave them water. We didn't get the litter box set up on time, so one of the cats peed all over the blankets on the bed, and the other cat was also like needing to use the bathroom, so we had to do a lot of laundry at 11:30 at night after I hadn't slept for over 24 hours and I hadn't eaten since Wednesday. So this morning I woke up and I was super grumpy and tired and in loads of pain because I have fibromyalgia and it is in a fucking flare right now. And I dragged way more weight than I had the ability to do, and I just pushed through it because I had no other choice. But anyway, we made it to today, and we have a temporary litter box set up with some litter, and now the cats are much happier, and they're exploring, and they're eating, and they're just enjoying not being stuck in a carrier for a day and a half. So yeah, I'm gonna put on coats because it's cold out. I'm significantly further north than I was when I left California, and I'm gonna go see if I can't find a plastic litter box so the cats have some sense of normalcy and I have some sense of normalcy, and yeah, we'll go from there. Get to cross when we have the little green dude with the hat. No luck at the first place I tried for a litter box, so now I'm just wandering the street, I guess, trying to find a shop that looks like they have litter boxes, which is difficult when you don't read German and your best German you got is meine Deutsche ist nicht gut. So, you know, there's that. So, this audio might suck and I might have to re-record this, but my partner found a litter box and bowls for the cats, so I just went to the grocery store, Ruve. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Anyway, I spent like 42 euro getting staples, which is great. It is significantly cheaper to be gluten-free here, and I got like, you know, olive oil and mustard and peanut butter and jelly and all of the easy stapling stuff that you need. Got some stuff for food tomorrow because everything closes on Sunday. I did not get alcohol. That will be a later project because my bag is full and it's hurting. My arm's gonna fall off. So now I'm just walking back to our place, which is at least half a mile. It's really hard to calculate distances out here right now for me. But yeah, so we're in good shape. We have food. Cats are taken care of. Everything is washed. We have, I also got lotion and shampoo and body wash because we didn't bring those with us because we thought we'd be able to pick it up in the morning yesterday. So yeah, we're all good. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take a nap and then we'll see. So today is day 6 or 7. Um, it's Thursday. We got in last Friday. And today we have apparently a double storm where we have basically a hurricane and thunderstorms, and school is out, and the entire country of Germany is under a warning, and it is so windy. I've tried to get a video of it, but it doesn't quite do it justice. It's like everything is banging, it is howling, it is ridiculous. This morning I was like, wow, it feels an awful lot like a hurricane, and my partner was like, because it is, we are having a hurricane. So we're having a hurricane in February. I don't know if that's normal or not, but that's what's happening. So yeah, this building is really sturdy. It's built out of concrete. I'm not worried at all about anything happening, but it is wild to just watch all of the trees bend and hear the gusts, and we have this weird like yellow piece of fabric that is slowly coming undone from the shutters up there. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I tied it up a couple days ago because it kept rapping on the door. And Peridot would like a word. Yeah, how do you feel about it? Is it weird? Yeah? So that's been fascinating. The cats. Farida's been trying to grab the strings from the outside. And I took out the trash and recycling today, and that's basically it, because I'm not gonna go outside in a storm. I don't have a raincoat or a windbreaker or boots. So I'm just gonna stay home and work on uploading videos. Please enjoy the last clip that I took before leaving Oakland. That is just me walking around my neighborhood and visiting all of my favorite places and saying goodbye before I go. And I'll see you next time.